Okay, so we're continuing on with Vampyr, and now we're trying to figure out this whole blackmail situation.
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Who are you?
Welcome, sir. Please take a browse of my wares.
I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Goodbye
No,
for now.
I don't need to talk to him. I don't need to trade. This must be Clay. Is this Clay?
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist?
This is
I
Joe.
didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember
Colossus
asking for your
Joe.
service, sir.
Don't be a dick.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
That's fair.
Goodbye,
I don't
Mr.
need to talk to you. Clayton. This has to be Clayton.
Excuse me, sir. Are
Yes,
you
it
familiar
is.
with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm
Good
afraid
with
one
that.
of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Weird.
He has no relatives at all?
No, except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Okay.
Have
let's
you
come
any
this.
idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
Right, let's just get going.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Right. Let's go find the rest of these people. Why was that an option for me to do that? What's this place? Oh, find the mailbox. Okay. Mailbox would be somewhere open.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Oh. What's this? Hello?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please
doesn't
tell
talk.
me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it?
Well, I can't mesmerise her.
Very well. Goodbye then.
That was weird.
I cannot enter.
Ah, damn it. I need to stop trying to mesmerise people, because I'm just trying to kill a lot of people now. Nope. Guess I need to go the long way then. This game's getting real good right now, real interesting. Ah, I'm stuck in here. I mean, I might actually just sit and put a lot of time into this game tonight. Grind out a ton of videos. Should be pretty awesome. And then soon I will be starting the Uncharted series, hopefully.
Forgive
What's
my
going on with this guy?
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Oh.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Weirdo.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where
Really?
the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Holy Crusade, new investigation.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Weirdo. Can I mesmerise him now?
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Nope.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
You're kind of limited to when you can mesmerise people. Kind of sucks, actually. Okay, I am being surrounded. Fucking assholes. There we go. That's that taken care of. Now find Richard. Not seeing anyone in there. What's this? Oh, someone is in there. Oh yeah, there he is. I mean, I think that's him anyway.
Some of us come to this world already.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really?
What?
Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you
ask me
tell
that.
me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Ah,
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I will see you later. May I ask you a few questions about the
right, I don't think there's anything else to ask him then.
Is it not? I'll be glad to help you if I can.
Ask
I'm
him
looking
that
for
just in
Dorothy
case.
Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
Okay. Personal questions? Oh.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
Okay.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty.
Really?
Just like my dear muse,
You're in a
the
graveyard.
wonderful camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Okay.
Perhaps you're just afraid to
Got a
find
new
out
hint?
the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Okay.
In
Examples?
what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the arid hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant
It's just
antagonism
interesting
and vivid
hearing what
paradox.
people need to
The
talk about.
stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Okay. Right, let's
I'll
get
leave
going.
you alone, sir. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Take that. And we'll take that. Okay, let's get out of here and go talk to Darius. Okay, you know,
Tell me about Richard.
I'm gonna ask her about him.
I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
I don't know what I was expecting
Very
with
well.
that.
Goodbye then.
I do not know what I was expecting with that.
Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty.
Who is this?
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
Okay, I don't
I
judge.
always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Okay. Why can't I mesmerize?
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
God damn it. Right, let's go talk to Darius.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Ah!
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense.
I need to,
know Nurse
that's why I
Crane.
need to level up my mesmerize. How do I do
Shall
that?
we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
I'm going to find a way to level that up. What have you got in here? I'm going to take your money. What else have you got? Ooh. Nice, I'll take all that.
It's locked, all right.
Hopefully he doesn't mind I'm just taking everything.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Okay. So I need level 2 for that.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Okay, let's go.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
I'm going to find a way to level up to the mesmerize though. If I can level that up. Ooh, I'll be able to kill a lot more people. It's kind of hoping I could just like drain them of blood. Oh. Okay, she's upstairs. Take that. Right, let's go up and talk.
I need help.
Oh.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
They were just going to need to do it. Oh.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes,
no.
Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
I was just seeing if she had any ideas, but she's got none.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
Oh.
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good.
Wonder
The
if I
stitches
could
are
have
holding.
actually fed
How's
in
he
his
doing?
blood if
We're losing him.
chose to work
We've
alone.
lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Shit. I don't know what I
Cardiac
don't know the
massage.
best thing.
Now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
I'm not a fucking doctor. God damn it.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Yes. We did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
God damn it.
I doubt you.
Oh.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Nurse Crane, there is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary, but this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm us. I cannot allow it. It's my duty to put an end to this immediately.
Oh my god.
I'm not ashamed. I did what was right. For in the end, I saved lives and you took them. But we had so much in common, Doctor. Don't you see that?
4,000. Oh, yes.
It's locked, all right.
That is worth every... That was worth it. What the fuck?
Oh, this one stinks already.
Oh shit. Did you really just throw a fucking grenade? Bitch. Stupid fuck. Okay, so I think the more I mesmerize people, the more people I can eventually kill. Fuck off. Don't think so. Shit. I'm too good for you.
Filthy piece of shit!
Ow. You bitch. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
We've got one last thing to take care of here.
Yes?
I mean, the hospital, it fell apart. The nurse is dead. And he swore to protect her, so he needs to go with her.
Is Dorothea helping our comrades now that I die?
Ah, she's dead. There's no way you can help her. Oh, and thanks to you, I am going to level up a shit ton. Now, wasn't there a chest in here? Nice. Absolutely beautiful. We completely tore down this hospital. It is ruined because of us. And he is dead. And we can evolve a lot now, thanks to that.